Sagittarius, welcome to your reading today. Let's talk about your Sag. Today we're going to do a general energy check-in. So let's check in on the energy. What do we have? We have an oracle message. We have the fates. This is the star card. This is your destiny. Come to the edge. We got a yang, a little masculine energy, a lot of magical energy here. 3-6, power 3-6-9, manifestation, taking a leap of faith. All right, well, let's see what this destined leap of faith is. Where's the emphasis here for Sag? Where is the emphasis? What part of life? What emphasis? The 8th, excuse me, that doesn't say the 8th, that's the 5th house. So this is where you have fun, romance, and create things that you are proud of. Okay, a little bit of Leo energy in the house on the table. Let's talk about your Sag. Let's get into your reading. All right, Sag. Let's see what this energy is. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's taking place. We have the 7 of Cups in the world. It's like an end of confusion. Clarity's coming through. You're seeing through the mud. We'll find out. That Fool is in reverse. I say, what? Okay. Why is that Fool upside down? You might be wondering why something didn't happen or something didn't get off the ground. We have the King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy here. We'll see if it's you. We'll see if it's a feeling. We'll see if it's someone else. I will find out. Got a feeling it's someone else, but we'll see. 5 of Cups is in reverse. Okay. And the final card of the reading is the Hierophant. There's the Ace of Cups. Self-love, new love. Magician in reverse. What's that? The Knight of Swords in reverse. This is... That's an energy... Yeah, the Magician in reverse and the Knight of Swords in reverse. This is like feeling like you made a decision or a choice that held you back. Or it's like you feel like you made a bad decision that didn't benefit you. Let's see. Let's see what this is. Because we start with the 7 of Cups in the world. What is this energy? Let me pull my sleeve that's hitting the cards. What is the 7 of Cups energy? How are we starting this reading for Sag? Okay. But it's cold. Baby, it's cold outside. It's cold in my basement. Okay. That's why I wear sweaters. I had someone ask me that because it's cold. I am always cold. So we have the Lovers, the Fool in reverse, and the Emperor. There's your masculine energy. So you're confused about somebody else. There's been an ending with somebody here. And you cared about this. Well, that was weird. The 9 of Wands, you're offended by it. Judgment, you made the decision though, despite... Okay, you're confused about an ending, Sag. So who's the Emperor? Is it a job? Is it a friend? Is it a relationship? Who's the Emperor? How is it? Oh, sudden. Ace of Pentacles. It didn't narrow it down, so it could be a job or a relationship. Your intuition's telling you that it's what's the best though. So there is an element where there's an ending that you're confused about. You don't know why it didn't work out, you know, why you got fired from your job, why this person dumped you or cheated on you, why you know, there's an element where you don't fully understand everything. So if this is your reading, there's a little bit of confusion about an ending. And the Fool's in reverse. It didn't get off the ground. It didn't go. You only worked there for 2 months. You got let go. You're only with this person, you know, well, we don't start relationships on the intention that they'll end. So in the end, it can be very frustrating, very disappointing. So we do come into this with a disappointing energy and a little bit of confusion. It was sudden and unexpected because the Tower is there. And the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups, excuse me. That's why I wasn't able to narrow down what part of life it is, because the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups are here. So for some of you, this will be a relationship or a friendship. For some of you, it's a career. You're ending your career. There's a change in your career. And with this lunar eclipse coming through on March 3rd, it will create, you know, finality and endings in your career. It will also be pushing things that haven't been pushed forward. So there's going to be an element of kind of completion and entering into a new cycle with this new moon, or excuse me, with the lunar eclipse in this portal. So, but at this point in the reading, you're disappointed and you're confused over an ending in a transitionary energy. Okay, so what do you want to say about the King of Cups here? 10 of Pentacles. Okay, let's see what's with that 10 of Pentacles to understand. There's the end of the confusion. Okay. You're the King of Pentacles. Excuse me. You're the King of Cups here, Sag. Yeah. The King of Cups here is my cool as a cucumber, the building's on fire guy. He knows that what he's going through is temporary, and he allows his intuition and his heart to guide him, right? When we look at the Rider-Waite deck, he's floating in the middle of the ocean. There's a Loch Ness monster attacking him. He's got pirates attacking him. But he's going to go with the flow. He's not worried because he knows God's got his back and he's going to get where he needs to go. It's just temporary. These pirates are going to give up. This Loch Ness monster is not going to be able to come on the ground with him. So you're the King of Cups, and this is an energy where you're releasing it and letting go. You're becoming the conscious creator in your life here with this Ten of Pentacles. You're making decisions. You're becoming the queen on the chessboard. The Seven of Cups is in reverse. So you're not allowing emotions to get the best of you. You are in control of your emotions. What are you walking away from? The Four of Cups and the Page of Cups. Did you want to hear from this person? You might have wanted to say something to this person, but that desire is leaving. You might have wanted an apology. You might be mad that you didn't get one. So this is just realizing that some people will never admit they're wrong. Some people will never apologize. Some people, and some things are better left unsaid. So I feel this is temporary type of energy. You're just focusing on where you're heading and not, you're coming to peace. The Five of Cups is in reverse. Coming to terms, coming to peace with it. What's the Hierophant then? I really get a feeling where it's like you want to say something, but you're not going to say it. It's like you want to text, but you don't text. You want to call, you're not going to call because you feel it would be a waste of your time. But I do get that energy. The Two of Swords. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. That's exactly, hold on. Because there's the King of Swords in reverse and there's the Eight of Swords in reverse. It's exactly that. And you're letting go of that desire. The Hierophant here is your spiritual lesson you've just kind of learned. You know, when someone acts astray, you have a painful ending, it's unexpected, they did something to hurt you, they don't really care about you, do they? Or they wouldn't have done that in the first place. So there's that element where you're speaking on deaf ears. There's no point in having the conversation. So this is you releasing it. Now some of you, they very well might be trying to contact you, but the block is on. You're not gonna hear what they have to say. So if they do reach out, I don't feel a conversation taking place. But I do feel that it's more of, you're not gonna reach out to them. You've just learned. If you were to reach out and talk to them, they're gonna be the King of Swords in reverse. Like I said, if someone gives you a tower moment, they really did not care about you in the first place, not in the way they should, or they wouldn't do that to you. So why waste your time explaining things or asking for answers when you're never going to get the truth from that person? And with the Hierophant here, you know that. You've learned this. So this is just this element where you're just biding your time and letting go. You don't want to reach out. You don't want to talk to them. You don't want to ask them questions. You don't want to hear what they have to say because you know it's not going to be truthful. So you're just coming to terms with it and you're quite content as you're progressing forward. The Hierophant, right, climbing JPEG's ladder. But when we look at this card, he's a pretty happy guy. Nothing's really bothering him. He's shake it off. I shake it off. Hoo, hoo, hoo. What I want to know, so that's where we are in this stage of the reading, is really healing and letting go and not letting this bother you. I want to know what the Come to the Edge and the Fates are. What is this energy for Sag? How is this tying into our reading? Is that coming in the future and just not this part of the reading, or what is that? Let's get some answers, Sag. Sun's in reverse. The Knight of Swords is in reverse. Okay. It is moving forward. The take a leap of faith is moving forward without resentment or confusion or disappointment or anger, or whether you're mad at yourself or you're mad at this person. It's really learning how to be at peace with that and being able to move forward. I think there's some spiritual lessons here with the Fates, with the Two of Wands and the Hierophant. The Two of Wands in this deck, right? When we look at this deck, it's the buck being highlighted here, and this buck is spiritual growth, spiritual evolution. So there's a lot of your spiritual evolution and growth being highlighted here, and it is being at peace and not holding on to resentment, anger, forgiving someone when they don't apologize, or even if they don't feel sorry. You don't forgive them for yourselves, you forgive them for you, right? Jesus, forgive them, Lord, for they know not what they do. Let the Lord deal with them. You deal with yourself. So this take a leap of faith, this come to the edge in this Fates, is releasing and letting go and acceptance and allowing yourself to manifest and pull in your blessings. Because if you do move forward with resentment or anger, you're still holding on, you're not going to get your blessings just yet until you can release and remove that anger and resentment. All right, Sag, that's what I got. Okay. We're going to grab some oracles. We'll see what they want to say to help release, and then we'll jump back into the tarot. We'll see how you're doing in a month, where things are playing out for you, where things stand. So what does Sag need to surrender to release and let go? Oh, resentments. Okay. So holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward towards positive situations in your life. Remember, Sag, if you're holding on to resentments or a lack of forgiveness, you are not the conscious and master creator of your life. You're still going to be tapped into the collective consciousness where it's being driven from outside forces. So it's really important to find that in your heart to forgive, not for their sake, for you. Let's get the spirit animal. What's the spirit animal message for Sag? cut the deck, we ain't get no cards. Spirit animal for Sag. What is the spirit animal message for Sagittarius? Okay, we have a couple. Hold on. How many do we have here? 3. We have the hummingbird. It is time for you to pursue your dreams with determination. By doing this, you'll make them a reality. Joy is just around the corner, but you have to believe that it's possible to manifest your visions. So stop waiting and stop doubting. That masculine energy, right? Masculine energy does not dwell on the past. They're very action-oriented. They take action. Turkey, gobble gobble. Good news! So, you might soon receive an unimportant but very unexpected gift. Did I say unimportant and important, but very unexpected gift? Accept this with deep respect. Someone has sacrificed a lot to help open doors and grow. A lot of things are going to be changing for the better, yeah? Jupiter goes direct, right? Woo, woo. So Sagittarius's luck is spinning in our favor. We got the Blue Jay, little intuition. I think the Blue Jays are doing some spring training right now, too. So, you are encouraged to follow your feelings and intuition. This is a reminder that your own personal power is in your own hands, and you're free to take flight at any time if you find yourself in a situation that doesn't suit you anymore. Okay, let's do it. Let's get to it. Let's get your potential outcome. A Sag, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. And when I say outcome, let's see where you are in a month. Right now, wow, I think it's March 1st. It might be February 28th. It's really literally the end of February 2026 or the beginning of March. So we'll go to the end of March, beginning of April. What's going on? Justice is in reverse. The Star is in reverse and the 5 of Wands is in reverse. Okay. What I didn't say is this is a timeless reading, however. So this will be 30 days from when you are watching this reading if you're seeing this at a different time. The 7 of Wands, there's your motivation. Okay. And again, the card will stop there. Yeah, the 5 of Swords. Now that I've seen this with the Justice in reverse, the Star in reverse, I think you might be mad at yourself for a choice that you made, right? The Justice in reverse is the element where we're suffering the consequences of a choice that we made. It's not good. It's upside down. So we're suffering. And the Star is in reverse. So, but there's the 5 of Wands in reverse. So once we stop being the rock, once we stop being rigid, once we stop the suffering within, and we accept, all right, you know what, I made that bad choice and it turned out shitty. I'm going to learn from that. I'm going to change my choice going forward, right? Higher consciousness. Lower consciousness is focusing on the bad choice and not allowing yourself to forgive yourself or to forgive someone else. And this bad choice could be not forgiving somebody and suffering the consequences from holding on to that inside your heart. So what I feel here is a lesson being learned that holding on to that, not forgiving people even if they don't deserve it or if they're not sorry, or being mad at yourself is going to create challenges and struggles and suffering beyond anything that you need to experience. And so there's a strong element here with the 5 of Swords and the Hierophant that you're letting go of people, places, and things that no longer serve you. The 5 of Swords is like, there's no winners here. This is not, I'm not going to get anywhere if I'm brooding on the past. Nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to happen. I ain't going nowhere, right? So it's that element of changing the choices, moving in different directions, and walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. And with that Hierophant energy here, and especially with the 7 of Wands, there's a really strong, motivated energy, Sag. It's like you're kicking yourself in the ass because you sat in your room depressed for 6 months because of what happened here. But now you have so much motivation to really make things happen. It's like, you know what? Fuck that 6 months. You know what I learned in this 6 months? How bad I want this. How bad I want, and that's what the 7 of Wands is using this negative experience, however it's applying, as motivation to get what you want to go. Now on a deeper level, the 7 of Wands on a spiritual level, the deck that I'm making, it's about making things harder for yourself. Sometimes we make things harder for ourselves than we need to, whether it's through lacking of forgiveness, whether it's through resentment, whether it's looking for answers in places we're never going to find them. So there's that element of getting out of your own way and realizing that that doesn't benefit you. What benefits you is letting go of that, forgiveness, and being more motivated and driven to get what it is that you want, however this applies, whether it's career, love, friendship, your house, right? So In a month from now, that's what I see, is you walking away from that. You're coming to the edge. You're taking your leap of faith. You're not letting that experience, that mind frame, that dogma, that creed stop you. And there's a really strong motivation energy with the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands gets what they want. He doesn't stop until he gets it. Like I always say, you will only fail when you stop trying. If you don't stop trying, you're not going to fail. You're going to eventually get where you want to go, get to the top of that mountain. So Sag, this reading is a lot of spiritual lessons coming through for you. But again, once you pass those lessons, you don't have to go through them again. And this has just created a lot of motivation, right? So it's just alchemy, transmutation, and what I'm hearing is getting out of your own way. So I don't know if you're feeling sorry for yourself. I don't know. And again, you know, with Mars and Pisces, that is going to create that type of self-pity energy. So as long as we're aware of that, you know, we can flip the script. We can transfer our mind, right? We're never just perfect and positive all the time. That's stupid. We're going to drop. We're going to have those experiences that bring us down. We just got to bring ourselves back up. We don't want to stay there too long, because if we stay there too long, like I said, we're not a creator of our own universe. We're not He-Man anymore. We've now become, you know, a pawn. So Sag, you're motivated, you're working harder, and you're not going to let this stop you. I feel like a new light, a new version of yourself. I do feel you're seeing the lessons and the value, and I just feel this really strong element of motivation. So you're letting go of the past, you're coming to terms with it, you're at peace with it, and now you are moving forward, you are taking this leap of faith. I feel like I'm missing something. What am I missing? Like, what am I not saying? What do you want me to say? I feel like I'm missing something. Hold on, Sag. What am I not saying? Okay, part of this is, it's kind of like a kill 'em with kindness type of energy. So it's still having the courage and the strength to be kind, whether it's kind to yourself, kind to this person if you still have to deal with them, kind to other people in your life. There's just a really strong element of kindness here, and not letting these negative experiences change you, right? Life can change us. The way people treat us can change us. The experiences we have, they can change us and take away our pure heart and take away our pure consciousness. And this is really having the courage and the strength to overcome that. The strength is mental strength here. It's controlling your lower virtues, worries, anxieties, fear, resentment, self-pity, all of those lower virtues. That's what strength is you in control of them. So there may have been a little revenge energy for this to come out. And when I say revenge, not you going to act on something, but you're hoping. If you're hoping, that's a hard message, Sag, but if we hope as a general, if we sit there and this is what I got in meditation not too long ago. This was a personal thing for me, was a return to sender. I did a return to sender for someone who, she tried to kill my dogs. I'm not even joking. She came into my backyard in my old house. That's why I moved. And she tried to hurt Wally and Nala. And I was pissed. You fuck with my dogs? Ooh, don't fuck with my dogs. They're innocent. Why would you? She didn't like golden doodles. This is when I found out that there are people in the world that don't like golden doodles. So I did a return to sender because I didn't, and I got a meditation that's the wrong thing to do, because then we're wishing ill will on somebody. So we don't want to do a return to sender. We want to do a protection. So you might have been doing a return to sender here, Sag, and I've actually recommended doing that in the past, and that's just learning and your evolution of your own consciousness, and that was the evolution of mine, is not a return to sender. That's what I feel here. It's a protection. You just put the white light of protection around you. So whatever these people are doing, sending you evil eye, sending you bad luck, sending you bad vibes, sending whatever they're doing, it will just bounce off of you. But if you return it, then now you're focusing on ill will on someone else. So it's a revenge energy. It's an envy energy. And that's what they're highlighting here. So still wish nothing but love and best for that person. Protect yourself. So whatever energy is happening out there you don't want, it's just going to bounce off, right? I do the white light of Christ consciousness. If you're a starseed, you're probably going to do the blue healing light of Lotus. That's what the starseeds do. If you're Jewish, you can do the white light of David. Whatever you are, whoever you are, whatever you believe in, just put the protection and visualize it going around you. Do protection spells if you want. That's the message here. Someone might be doing a return to sender and they don't want you to do that, Sag, so that'll come back and bite you in the butt. That's what I wasn't saying. That's what I got. That's what's up. That's what's going down. So Sag, I sure hope you enjoyed your reading. I do hope it resonated, and I'm really sorry you're dealing with this, but I do know that with this Seven of Wands energy, it's going to turn out beautifully for you, and this is just a temporary situation. So Sag, let's close your reading off today with your yes or no question. Bye-bye. What's the answer for you, Sag? Yes or no? Spirit guides, talk to us. Yes or no? Yes or no? Are you ready? What do we have here? We have Accept your fate. Okay. Accept your fate, Sag. It's not written in stone, I guess. All right, that's what I have. I truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time.